anything. So there was a state of insecurity in the school caused by a lack of rules. How would you accurately refer to these students who formed a committee to restore order? Now, this group of students that decided to form a committee so that order could be brought back to school, what do you call, how would you describe them? Were they, or cowards, were they, how would you describe them? Henry? They were responsible. They were responsible. Now, the word reconsider has been underlined in the past. When you reconsider, what do you mean? Now, of course, you know what consider is, to think critically or deeply through something. Consider my case. Think about it. Now, reconsider will mean what? Felix? Review. To review, correct. To review. Now, what main resolution had the students' committee made? The other day we learned what resolutions are. What are resolutions? A decision you arrive at after deliberations. You talk, you disagree, you agree, and then you decide on what to do. What you decide on is called a resolution. Now, in the student committee, what was the resolution? Yes.
The students form a committee to discuss law and order in the school.
Yes, committee to discuss law and order. From the passage, what is the purpose of having a set of rules in a school? Now, why do you think we have rules even here? What for? Why do we have rules? Yes, Yogo? Discipline. Yes. To enhance discipline. To enhance discipline in an institution, so that things can go on the way they are programmed. At the end of the passage, we learned that Diana, what do we learn at the end of the passage? The Diana in that group. The head teacher had disapproved the students. You know what the meaning of disapprove is? When you approve something, you say that thing is good. You accept it. When you disapprove, you are saying it is not good and you cannot allow it. That is not what the head teacher did. This is the Diana. The head teacher had a meeting with students. Good. Now, quickly let us go through the last passage. All of us.
Reading is very important in life. As a means of communication, it is only second to the spoken word. Reading trains the mind to deal with everyday life problems. It also helps.
One. Oscar. Reading. We are told that. Where are we told that? Where are the other groups? Now, Scorpion, where is Scorpion? 48, clap for them. Jaguars, 48, clap for them. That was good. 48 out of 50. Lakers, 48 out of 50. Where's Lakers? Clap for them. Now, Misima, you've only got 45 out of 50. You have tried. Now, Tiger and the Rock will clean. 2 days, Tiger, 2 days, the Rock. Now, before we go to break, I have your competition books. There's one I want us to go through because the plot stood out from the rest? Most of you tried to write the example that I've given here. The police was after you because you committed a crime somewhere, and therefore your life was in danger. But there's one that stood out because it deviated from that one. So, just bear with me. Celia, take your book. Alan, sorry. Give up your books. Very fast. And the rest, listen.
As I turned the corner, I saw a police officer. I stepped back hurriedly into the shadow of the building, I was dressed, but not for long. It was dark and I did not and cold. And for once, I wished I was back at home. After the police officer had passed, I continued with my journey. One unknown destination. I traveled to a nearby house for I was tired and did not know where to go. My own parents had disowned me and I flew into the bathroom and as soon as I got to the house, I moved on the kitchen wall, breathing a sigh of relief. I began thinking of how it all started a few months before.
A few months before, not a few months ago.
Niveau, my friend, and I had made a plan. The plan was to kidnap the minister. They had traced the call that Niveau had made in one time. In no time, the whole area was surrounded. I had to think fast. I got out through the back door, leaving the Niveau confused in the central hideout. I ran as fast as a bullet from my life followed me. In a couple of hours, it was a sleeping sound and a sleeping sound.
I'm not saying that was the best, but we are reading it because it's a clear indication of what you can do if you take your time to be creative and imaginative. Unlike most of us in our stories that had talked about having committed a crime. Now this was different and out of maybe a student's position of what a student would do. We students would think of kidnapping a minister, for that matter, other than the petty offenses that he wrote about. That is why it was standing out. So it may not be the best as such, but it stood out because of the plot that was faked. So let us try to do that even tomorrow as we write our compositions. I'm not going to collect the other composition book. I'm returning the books so that we revise them tonight. Revise your vocabulary books, and the paper that is left, can you get time to do it before we go home this evening? So can we break now?
So, you go ahead, yeah? One page after the other. A bit faster. Like so, exactly. So it has 200 pages, and now it's not finished. Okay. Okay, so go ahead. Same way, the same way. Das ist jetzt das Homework-Book. Das andere war das Class-Workbook in Mathematik. So this book was started in December last year and now is March.
We go to number 2. Later. Yes, now we continue. This again, 3x. Now 2 times x is a 2x. Is it negative or positive? Are we together? Suppose it was plus, you will have a plus. So all this is equal to 24. So here, this one gives me x equal to 24. This one goes the other side, plus 4. Right? So x alone is 28. Fine. Let's go to number 27. 27. Everyone read number 27.
Using 3 factors, 9 commas can plot a piece of land in 14 days. The farmer uses 3 tractors for the first 6 days and then hired another tractor. How many days did he take to plow the land?
This one, the work is now different. We have 3 tractors used by 9 farmers. But they plow the land in 14 days. Clear? Now, these people all these factors will not start working together. First, the 3 factors started using for 6 days and then had another factor. That means at the time the work was ending, there were how many factors in that field? 4. Clear? Yeah. If you don't open your here as well, you're not going to understand it. Be very keen. You will not pay this kind of question. Now listen. If the work is done in 14 days, if all the work is done in 14 days, what fraction of the work is done in 1 day? 1/14. So you find that the whole work, which is the whole farm, is plowed in 14 days. But in 1 day only, it will be 1/14, which is 1/14. So every day the tractors come, it is 1/14, right? Are you getting me? Every single day the tractors come, 1/14. Remember, these tractors work for how many days? 6 days. Are you getting me? For 6 days. That means 1/14 days. So I simplify this. I end up getting 3/7. 7 was done. 2 days. So I will have days here. and then I will have tractors. Just give me time. Now, I have a number of tractors. Then I have amount of work. We have number of tractors and amount of work. Then we have the number of days. Now, at the beginning we have 3 tractors. Huh? Yeah. What did they do? 3 over 7. Do they know how many days? 6 days. Yes. Do you know how I got 3 over 7? From the fact that they could dig a 14 every day. For 6 days it was 3 over 7, right? Yes. Now, how long will 4 tractors now take to dig the remaining part of the land? I get you mean? Yes. The remaining part of the land is now 4 over 7. Do you understand that? Yes. For it to be whole, huh? Yes. So I cover this. If 3 tractors can take 6 days to finish it, 4 tractors will take more time or less time? Less time because they are more from less or more. Now, 3 over 4, 3 over 7 gives us 6 days. Huh? Yeah. Now, when it is 4 over 7, which is bigger? 4 over 7 or 3 over 7? 4 over 7. 4 over 7. Will it take more days or less? Yes. It will take more days because this is a bigger fraction. Right? Yes. 4 over 7 is bigger than 3 over 7. Yes. So this one will take more days. So it should be more over less. Is that more over less? Huh? This is more divided by less. This is more over less. More divided by less. Huh? Times the remaining 6. So at the end of it we have 3 over 4 times 4 over 7 times 7 over 3 times 6, 2. All together? So I end up getting 6 days. So what does the question want?
How many days did it take to plow the land?
How many days did it take to plow the land? Now, at the end of it, 6 days. At the beginning, we have taken how many days? 3. 3. Yes. So how many days in total? 27.
Yeah.
Oh, 6 days. It's there. How many days did it take? Is it necessary to add those first 3 days? That's what I'm saying. Everyone?
A length of 2.4 centimeters from a scale drawing.
It represents a length of 4800 meters. Now remember, for you to have a scale in ratio form, you must have 1 unit first. Both this one and that one must be in 1 unit. So let us look at, we must have it in centimeters to centimeters. Can we say that? Yes. Now represents 48. That means you are dividing. 480,000. Somebody is saying 48. And you can't be ashamed. You divide. So this one over 10.
What time are you starting in the morning?
6:30.
6:30. And when are you leaving the compound?
6:30.
6:30 in the evening. And how old are you here? Huh? From
12.
How old are you all? From
Yeah,
starting from
12
up to 14 years old.
Yes.
So and this girl who was teaching in front,
13.
she's 13 years old. Thank you very much.
strength. Calculate that. 14 times 3. 2 over 100. So that one is the remainder. So we have been told 0.56 of the remainder on students. That one is for both students. Remember, 0.56 of the remainder. Out of 0.56, what is the remainder? 0.4. Yes. So 4 over 100. What was the remainder? 75. 0.75 I mean. So 4 here, 11 times 100, 25 times. 5 here once, 75, 3 times. 11 times 3, 3 over 100. So 33 over 100.
Sorry. No, this is what you're going to do, okay? Today is Monday. By Wednesday, I want each one of us to have a book for 100. One of the lessons is going to be funded. And I said we must improve how to write well. Okay? By Wednesday, today is Monday. And it's going to be from class 4 to class 8. This is class 4. Writing.
So 11 times 6 times 3. 1 times 100, 100. So 42 over 100 was for both the food and the school fees. So 3 over 100 is equivalent to 0.3. What she said. So the total expenditure is 1. The total expenditure is 15,400. So if 1 equals to 15,400, what about 0.3, the one that she said? Equivalent to 3 over 100. So cross multiply. It will be 15,400 times the reciprocal. So what is the formula for finding the area of a triangle?
Half base times height.
So half times what is the base?
8 centimeters.
Times
6 centimeters.
yes times 2. Yes. So 2 into 8, 4 times 6, 24. 24 times 2,
48.
finish with those 2 triangles. How many rectangles are there? 3 rectangles. So can you identify any of them? Any of the rectangles? Tell me the dimensions. That one has the bar. So 6 times 7, because the area is length times width. 6 times 7 is 42. That one at the top, 7 times 10. Where did you get the 10? Yes, the relationship. 6 squared plus 8 squared. You get 100. Then the square root 10. So 10 times 7? 70. Then the down one. 8 times 6? 8 times 7 I mean 56. What do you get?
260 centimeters square.
107.
Read 27.
In the figure below, AOB is the diameter of the circle. AO measures 7 centimeters. Find the area of the
centimeters, so that is not only from one person. In the figure below, AOB is the diameter, okay, of the circle. AO measures 7 centimeters, that is the radius. Find the area of the unshaded region. Okay, what are we going to do, George? Will also be 7. What follows? What makes it B? There must be some relationship, yes. All the lines from the center of the circle to the circumference are equal. So if AO is 7, then even the height of the triangle that you are going to deal with, the shaded one, is also 7. So we don't need to get area of the whole circle, although it will be one of the methods, probably, and then get the area of the two smaller circles and get it. Okay? So the diameter serves as the base of the triangle, while the radius is 7. So you can work out that one quickly, everybody. You are working out? Yes. Okay, very clever shaded. Now we get the area of the whole circle, then we get the difference between the two. Okay, so how do you get the area of the circle? Formula, please. Pi r squared. Pi r squared. We want, what is the radius? 7 centimeters. Okay. So which pi have we been given to use? 22. Have they given us 1 or we choose? 2. Oh yeah, it's flexible, so we pick on 22/7 because there is at least a multiple of 7 from the figures that you've been given. So it will be easier for us. So 22/7 times 7 times 7. You assist one another to see what's supposed to be done quickly so that we get exactly what they want. Get your set. Don't tell me you don't have a set because tomorrow you're even doing exam. So you should be having that set with you. Quickly, we want to take the shortest time possible constructing that so that we get the exact measurements. Line ABC, construct triangle ABC, whereby line AB measures 7 centimeters. Make sure your pencils are sharp.